Hi, greetings, true believers. Well, our look at Phase 2 of the MCU now continues on with Thor the Dark World. Eons ago, Bor, father of Odin, clashes with the Dark of Malekith, who seeks to unleash a weapon known as Ether on the Nine Realms. After conquering Malekith's forces, including his warriors called the Cursed, on the homeworld of Svartalfheim, Bor safeguards the Ether within a stone column. Unknown to Bor, Malekith and a handful of Dark Elves escape into suspended animation. In present-day Asgard, Loki stands in prison for his war crimes on Earth. Meanwhile, Thor, alongside warriors Fandral, Volstagg, and Sif, repel marauders on Vanaheim, home their comrade Hogun. It is the final battle in a war to pacify the Nine Realms following reconstruction of the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge between realms, which had been destroyed 2 years earlier. The Asgardians still learn that the convergence, a rare alignment of the Nine Realms, is imminent. As the event approaches, portals linking the worlds appear at random. In London, astrophysicist Dr. Jane Foster and her intern Darcy Lewis travel into an abandoned factory where such portals have appeared, disrupting the laws of physics around them. Separating from the group, Foster is teleported to another world, where she absorbs the ether. Heimdall alerts Thor that Foster has moved beyond his near-all-seeing vision, leading Thor to Earth. When Thor finds Foster, she inadvertently releases an unearthly force, and Thor returns with her to Asgard. Odin, recognizing the ether, warns that the ether will not only kill Foster, but that its return heralds a catastrophic prophecy. Malekith, awakened by the ether's release, turns Algrim into a curse and attacks Asgard. During the battle, Malekith and Algrim search for Foster, sensing that she contains the ether. Thor's mother Frigga is killed protecting Foster, and Malekith and Algrim are forced to flee without Foster. Despite Odin's orders not to leave Asgard, Thor reluctantly enlists the help of Loki, who knows of a secret portal to Svartalfheim, where they will use Foster to lure and confront Malekith away from Asgard. In return, Thor promises Loki vengeance on Malekith for killing their mother, with Volstagg and Sif stalling Asgardian soldiers and Fandral assisting their escape. Thor, Loki, and Foster head to Svartalfheim. There, Loki tricks Malekith into drawing the ether out of Foster, but Thor's attempt to destroy the exposed substance fails. Malekith emerges with the ether and leaves in his ship as Loki is fatally wounded while killing Algrim. Thor, cradling Loki in his arms, promises to tell their father of his sacrifice. Afterward, Thor and Foster discover another portal in a nearby cave and reunite in London with Lewis and Foster's mentor, Dr. Eric Selvig, who was briefly institutionalized due to the mental trauma he suffered during Loki's attack on Earth. There, the Malekith plans to restore the Dark Elves to dominance by unleashing the ether at the center of the convergence in Greenwich. Thor battles Malekith through various portals and across multiple worlds until one portal separates them, leaving Malekith unopposed on Earth. Thor returns in time to help his mortal comrades use their scientific equipment to transport Malekith to Svartalfheim, where he is crushed by his own damaged ship. Thor returns to Asgard, where he declines Odin's offer to take the throne and tells Odin of Loki's sacrifice. As he leaves, Odin's form transforms into Loki, who is alive and impersonating Odin. Bum bum bum. In a mid-credits scene, Volstagg and Sif visit the Collector and trust the ether to his care, commenting that with the Tesseract already in Asgard, having two Infinity Stones so close together would be unwise. As they leave, the Collector states his desire to acquire the 5 other stones. In a post-credits scene, Foster and Thor reunite on Earth, while somewhere in London, a frost monster from Jotunheim, accidentally transported Earth during the final battle, continues to run amok. Yeah, you know what? And also I decided I'm not going to go into the whole development and stuff of this movie and stuff, because you guys can just read it online or whatever. So yeah. So anyway, I think that this film is pretty good, and overall it's a bit underrated in my personal opinion, but hey, that's just me. So overall, I give Thor the Dark World 3 arc reactors out of 5. Anyway, tune in next time as our look at Phase 2 of the MCU continues on with Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So, until then, The words of late great Stanley, Excelsior! Oh,